just want to start this live off with saying once again, I appreciate everybody tapping in, video version, live version. Hopefully all is well, man. Peace and blessings to you. You know, if you ain't get to make this live, hopefully you can make the next one, man. But I appreciate you for tapping in and clicking on this video, just in general, showing some love. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the Most High before it's too late, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. And like I always say, it's a lot coming to this world that a lot of people not ready for. That's why a lot of people need Christ in their life. But even if you haven't, truly gave your life to Christ yet, hopefully you're still out here doing right by people, because you will reap what you sow, and always choosing right over wrong. And, just, once again, out here doing right by people, even if you haven't gave your life to Christ. But, I would recommend you give your life to Christ, because once again, like I say all the time, just because you out here doing right by people and, all those things of nature, that don't mean you going to heaven. You know, you got to really put that work in and get right with the Most High. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's all peace and blessings this way. I appreciate that love. I appreciate that love. Jay, what's that word? Blaze, what's up, man? Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the Most High, man. Peace and blessings to y'all, though. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, showing some love in the comments, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Nah, Kenny, I appreciate you for tapping in and showing some love. Bear, I appreciate you for tapping in and showing some love, man. Hopefully y'all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the Most High, before it's too late. And even if y'all haven't, like I say always, hopefully y'all just still out here doing right by people, and treating people how you would want to really, really be treated, at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we all will reap what we sowed, you know. So even if y'all haven't, I hope all is well, and I hope y'all still out here doing right by people. Peace and blessings to everybody, though. I appreciate y'all for coming in here, showing some love. La Ben, I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is well, man. How y'all day going? Let me know. How y'all day going? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hopefully all is well to everybody up in here tapping in, man. Carriana, hopefully I'm saying all right. What's up, man? I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Brian Barber, I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the Most High before it's too late, man. Cause tomorrow's not promised to none of us. But even if you haven't, once again, Kiraiana. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I'm saying that right. But like I say, y'all, man, hopefully y'all as well, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know, once again, I hope y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the most high. And even if y'all haven't, like I say always, make sure y'all still out here doing right by people, man. Oh, Kirana. Okay, for sure, for sure, for sure. You said how's my day going? My day going good, man. My day going good. For sure, for sure, for sure. I appreciate you, Kirana, for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well. But yeah, my day going good, man. I woke up today. I woke up today, and yeah, like I say all the time, I woke up today. You know, a lot of people ain't get to wake up today, but we did though. So we should always be grateful for, the life we live in, regardless if we not living the life we think we should be living. You know, we woke up today. A lot of people didn't. So we should always be satisfied with the life we living. Be satisfied with the good and bad. Also, you gotta embrace every situation in your life, not just the good. You gotta embrace the bad too. I appreciate that love. I appreciate that love, battles. Hopefully all is well. TV, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Lee, I appreciate you for tapping in. I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight, y'all. I'm good. Well, Lee, should I say I'm good. I woke up today, man. I got food in the refrigerator, clean water to drink. You know, I'm good, man. A roof over my head. I'm straight. Nah. Nah, I don't remember you. I appreciate you though for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully, like I say all the time, hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the Most High before it's too late, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. And like I say all the time, a lot of people out here wasting time, you know, when tomorrow it could really go down. Tomorrow it could really go down, but, you know, that's why I say, man, people really need to get right, man. Boo, I appreciate you for tapping in. Nope, nope, I don't eat pork, nope. How y'all day going, though? Let me know. I think only like two people or one person answered that question. How y'all day going? Y'all must be having a bad day or something. Let me know. Hopefully not. Nah, yeah, for sure. We ain't eating no pork, man. I ain't saying I never ate pork before, but once I found out, that it's not good to eat, then obviously I stopped eating. Panda, you feeling? I'm feeling good. You feeling good? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I woke up today, man. I'm here doing what I love doing, spreading positivity. Giving people good advice on choosing right over wrong, which is all self-explanatory already. People know right from wrong, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of people out here still choosing to do wrong over right, and that's why people is reaping. You know, so at the end of the day, like I say all the time, man, if you out here choosing wrong over right, knowing better, trust me, anything you get out of doing wrong, it's you can't blame nobody but yourself. You know, you say you can't have pork, yeah, nah, we ain't doing that though. We ain't doing that though. Who all up in here done did a good deed for somebody today though? Let me know. Have y'all did a good deed for somebody today? Today? I don't know why I can't talk. Dang, ain't none of y'all out here doing little good deeds? Let me know. Ain't nobody did a good deed today for nobody. It could be something as simple as taking out the trash or, doing the dishes, a little something slight, man. Kenneth, I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you're doing what you got to do to get right with the Most High before it's too late, man, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. I appreciate you, though, for coming up here and showing some love, though, for sure. Kenneth, I appreciate that love. I appreciate that love, man. Hopefully all the love y'all showing me come back to y'all tenfold, man. Cariana, am I still saying? I forgot if I'm saying it right already. Am I saying it right? Let me know. I forgot that fast if I'm saying it right, man. Oh, for sure, for sure. That's your favorite team, the Boston Celtics. Brian, you said, dang, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I ain't gonna lie. That's very unfortunate. But look, though, everything is always a part of the plan. That's all a part of the plan, man. You can't let death, hold you back from doing what you got to do in life. Because everybody got a time and date. So, you can't really let death ain't nothing new under the sun, should I say. So, I understand, you love somebody and things of that nature, but, you know, you can't let that stop you from doing what you got to do. Keenest, you said you are the reason why I had a YouTube channel. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you grinding, man. Hopefully you keeping God first, doing what you got to do, man, to stay close to God and keeping Him involved in everything that you got going on in life. For sure. Best of bricks. What's up, brother? I appreciate you for tapping back in. Pancake, pancake battles. I appreciate you for tapping in, G Day from Australia. Happy G Day. Happy G Day, man. Shout out Australia. Nah, Brian, don't give up, man. Don't give up, man. Don't never give up on yourself, man. Just because of what you're going through, man. Because at the end of the day, it's all just a test to see if you're going to start leaning on your own understanding or you're going to lean on Christ in these times of hard, stress and all these, you know, trials and tribulations just in general. It's all just a test, man. Don't never give up on yourself. Because trust me, I know how I feel. I know how I feel to be ready to give up on yourself. I know how I feel when you feel like everybody is against you. I know how I feel. Trust me. I know how I feel, bro. Trust me. Don't never give up on yourself, no matter what. I'm telling you. Because once you give up on yourself, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret giving up on yourself. Because you might just be, that day you give up on yourself might have been the day that if you wouldn't have gave up on yourself, everything could have changed. Everything could have changed. So don't give up on yourself. Nobody in the chat, don't ever give up on yourself, no matter what you're going through. Because once again, it's all just a test to see who you're going to start leaning on in these times of trials and tribulations. You're going to start leaning on your own understanding, which is man, or you're going to start leaning on Christ. You're gonna give it all to Christ and give your life to Christ so he can show you the way, you know, the real way, not the way that you want to go, you know. But don't ever give up. Nobody in here, man, don't ever give up, man. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're going through, cause trust me, I know how I feel to be ready to give up. I know how I feel to be ready to do some things to yourself just off of the situations that you're going through. You know, I know how I feel, y'all. Trust me, man. Trust me. Don't ever give up though. Always keep God first. That's why I say, man, if you haven't already, give your life to Christ. Definitely if you're going through trials and tribulations right now, you feel like giving up and you feel like you want to, do some things that you know you shouldn't do, give your life to Christ, man. Trust me, cause man, I know how I feel, man. I know how I feel. Trust me. Naam Dash, Naam. I appreciate you for tapping in. I ain't trying to ignore nobody, y'all. My fault. I appreciate you for tapping in, Naam. Naya, Naam. I think I'm saying that right. Josiah, I appreciate you for tapping in. Brian, you said you feel like giving up on streaming sometimes because I only have 82 followers. Hey man, you can't really be focused on it. First of all, when it comes to doing this social media stuff, you shouldn't come into this game, seeking for, you know, a certain amount of subs or a certain amount of likes and views and things of that nature. First of all, you should be doing what you love just because you love doing it. Don't do something for just the benefits of what you can get out of it. Do it because this is what you love to do. Because once you put your, because God know your intentions with everything. So first of all, like if you trying to come start a YouTube channel just to start gaining followers and doing it for the fame and the money and the clout and all this stuff like that, come on, man. Even when you do get that, you will not be satisfied because you're not doing what you love. You just doing it just to, you just doing it just to gain, you know, things that really don't matter. So you will never be satisfied, honestly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Carriana. Um, It's all good, Isaiah, man. It's all good, man. Peace and blessings. I hope you've truly been saved. I hope you have truly gave your life to Christ because that's a very good thing. Because now you get to really walk in your purpose and you got so much greatness ahead of you now, so much greatness. I'm very glad to hear that though. And like I said, if I'm the reason why you feel like you changed or looked at how you was living and the situations you was making, don't give no glory to me. Give all glory to God. All glory be to God, man. No cap. I'm just a vessel, man. I'm nobody. You know, I'm just a vessel. But like I say, when it comes to doing certain things in life, don't just do it just for the benefits of what you get out of doing whatever you trying to do in life. Do it because this is what you love to do. If you love to play games, play the game, and just do what you love to do. Post your videos, and trust me, is plenty of people in the world that's gonna love watching what you do. Trust me, trust me. And trust me, all the love that you're gonna get from truly doing what you love doing, it's gonna always outweigh the hate. It's gonna always outweigh the hate. So when people start hating, just understand it's all part of the plan, y'all. It's all part of the plan. People gonna hate regardless whether you're doing good or bad. So you might as well start accepting it now. Might as well start accepting the hate now, man. Because once you start getting bigger and bigger and bigger and growing and growing and growing, it's gonna be new devils on every level. Trust me. So, you just gotta be prepared in every way, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and energetically. Because it's a lot of energy vampires out here. Trying to seek and destroy, man. No cap, devils, should I say? They ain't even energy vampires, just devils, just Satan. Satan's workers. He said, "Thank you so much for showing me the way to Christ, and I'm going to follow Christ and follow whatever path God has put me on." Yes, man. I'm telling you, do what you got to do. And like I said, if you feel like the people around you looking at you different now because you gave your life to Christ, cut them off. Even if that's your mama, your daddy, your little sister, your big brother, whoever, grandma, grandpa, whoever, cut them off. No good. Trust me, no good. Cause trust me, I know. And there, and yeah, but yeah, I know, man. I know how it go, man. Cut them off though. That's my best advice I can give you to anybody around you that you feel like looking at you different now because you gave your life to Christ. Cut them off. Cut them off and let them live the life they living. But try your best to always point them in the right direction though. Don't not stop. Don't stop loving them though. But love them from a distance. Because not everybody, worthy of going where you're going now because you gave your life to Christ. So you know, got to start cutting people off because people will hold you back from your blessings even though you gave your life to Christ. Definitely if Christ telling you to cut some people off, you better cut them off because they will hold you back. They will hold you back just because you still got energetic chains attached to them. Cut them off all the way. I'm talking about all the way, energetically, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And once again, I'm not saying don't love them, but love them from a distance. Got to see people for who they truly are, y'all. I'm telling you, because it's a very spiritual world. It's a very spiritual world we live in, and the battle is never against flesh and blood. It's against the spirits that are dwelling inside these people from them willingly sinning and living for Satan in this world. So, you know, the battle ain't over yet, though, Isaiah. The battle really just now getting started. You gave your life to Christ. The battle just now getting started. It's a daily battle. And like I always say, man, when you pray, ask God to equip you mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically with everything that you need to overcome the enemy's temptations mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically. So, just some little wise words, man. Hopefully you take heed. Hopefully a lot of people who watching take heed because, like I say, it's a lot coming to this world that a lot of people not ready for, and a lot of people still out here knowing better, but still not doing better. Like, what? How much that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But hey, it's not us though. It's not us. So we all we could do is just pray for them, and once again, try our best to point them in the right direction. But you know, like I say, it's a lot of people already destiny ordained for that place. And it's very unfortunate. But hey, when you know, you know. Just be glad it's not us. For sure, for sure. All glory be to God, though. Like I say, man, all the things I know is not me, y'all. It's all God speaking through me. I was just a chosen vessel to be able to be used to do what I'm doing. And I'm very grateful. The adventurer, what's up, man? Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you doing what you got to do to get right with the Most High. And even if you haven't already, hopefully you're still out here doing right by people, even if they're not doing right by you, and much more. But like I say all the time, just cause y'all out here doing right by people and giving back and doing all these beautiful things in nature. I feel it. Salute to you for that. But that don't mean you're going to heaven though. Tomorrow is your birthday. I will be 17. Shout out to you, Starco. Shout out to Starco X Marco. Shout out to you, man. Hopefully all is well. Peace and blessings to you. I appreciate you for tapping in, showing some love in the comments, man. Hopefully all is well, man. For sure, for sure. It's all love this way, man. If you knew, I appreciate you, like I say, for tapping in, man, showing some love, man. Hopefully you're doing what you got to do once again to get right with the Most High. If you haven't already, and even if you haven't, it's all good, man. I would recommend you do, but like I say, even if you haven't, hopefully you're still out here doing right by people. Even if they ain't doing right by you, helping people, even if they ain't helping you, loving people, even if they ain't loving you, get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all will reap what we sowed, whether it's tomorrow, the next 10 minutes, the next hour, the next year. It's coming. Everybody will pay what they owe mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically. Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that. You know. Jay, what's that word? I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Davister. Davister, what you on, man? Let me know something. How y'all day going? Let me know. I hope y'all day going amazing, man. Because my day is very amazing. I'm having a very awesome day, man. You know. Who all up in here did a good deed for somebody today? And I ain't saying you gotta, go out giving people hundreds and thousands of dollars. Just, little stuff, helping somebody do some little stuff, the dishes, you know. Coel, I appreciate you for tapping in. What's that word? Let me know something. How y'all doing? Let me know. How y'all doing, man? I'm doing amazing, y'all. I'm doing amazing. I woke up today. I'm here doing what I love, man. I'm here showing love, spreading positivity, giving good advice on doing right from wrong, and or should I say choosing right over wrong, and pointing people towards giving their life to Christ, man, if you haven't already. And even if you haven't, that's okay. But I will recommend you do. But even if you haven't though, hopefully you're still out here doing right by people, helping people, even if they ain't helping you, loving people, even if they ain't loving you, and y'all get it. Because at the end of the day, once again, we all will reap what we sow. So, Haley, Haley, I don't know. I be so used to kind of calling people by their last name. I don't know. It's just me though. It's just me. It's just me. Peace and blessings to you though. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Like I say, man. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. Where y'all at right now? Let me know where y'all at. Where y'all at? Where y'all at in the world? Should I say? Where y'all at? Where y'all at in the world right now? Skills. What's that word? I appreciate you for tapping back in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Jay, you in Tennessee? Shout out to Tennessee, man. Shout out to Tennessee, man. Jay putting Tennessee on the map. No cap. Jack, what's that word, Jack? Canada. Shout out to Canada, man. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Tennessee, man. You know. Shout out Jack in the chat, man. GG's. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully y'all is well, man. Hopefully y'all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all got to do to get right out here, man. Get right with the Most High before it's too late. Cause like I say all the time, tomorrow's not promised to none of us. But like I say though, even if y'all haven't, I'm not, looking down on nobody. Even if you haven't, but I would recommend you do. But like I say, even if you haven't, hopefully you still out here doing right by people, man. Even if they ain't doing right by you, you know. Taylor, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Appreciate you for showing some love in the comments, man. Hopefully all is well. Jack, you said, do what? Do what again? What you talking about, Jack? Oh, for sure, for sure. You said how was my day? My day was good. My day going good, man. My day going amazing, man. I woke up today. I'm having a very amazing day. I ain't got nothing to complain about, man. Cause like I say all the time, man, there's a lot of people out here that don't got what we got, y'all. So we got to be grateful for everything that we're going through and how we're living. Cause a lot of people, don't got what we got, and a lot of people will rather be in your position than the position they in right now. If but like I said, we just all got to be satisfied with the life we living, man. Because at the end of the day, we all just reaping what we sowed. So, that's why I say, man, if y'all out here choosing wrong over right, man, you will reap wrong. But if you out here doing right, you will reap right. And you get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying for sure. But it's peace and blessings to all y'all, though, man. I hope all is well. For sure. Nah, for real, Taylor. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, because there's a lot of people out here playing games, thinking they getting away with doing certain things, when in reality, it's like no, it's God up there taking notes. Okay, you did this. Okay, but I'm gonna still let you go ahead and see how far you will go. He just taking notes on everybody. Oh yeah, you did this. Okay, you did that. Okay, you think you got away with that? Okay, so I'm telling y'all, just be out here doing right and be mindful and aware of the choices you are making. Trust me, because what goes around comes around. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. There's a lot of people thinking it's so chicken out here when only time will tell. Only time will tell. Who up in here prayed today though? Let me know. Who all up in here prayed today? Let me know. Jakai Richardson. I appreciate you for typing in. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully all is well. That's what's up, Jakai. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hopefully you truly have given your life to Christ and you're not just praying just to say you praying, you know. But that's what's up though. That's what's up. I appreciate that love, Jakai. I appreciate that love, man, for sure. Jay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Like I say, hopefully y'all done truly gave your life to Christ and y'all not just praying, thinking y'all praying to God and y'all haven't truly gave your life to Christ. But no, for sure though. That's good though. That's what's up, Jay. That's what's up, Jakai. That's what's up. That's what's up for sure. Nah, Jesus is king for sure. Jesus is definitely king. God is almighty. God is the only God. Shout out Vicky in the chat. Shout out Vicky. I appreciate you for coming up in here and showing some love, man. Peace and blessings to you. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you're doing what you gotta do to get right with the most high before it's too late. Tomorrow's not promised to none of us, you know, nor is the next 10 minutes. Anything can happen. A nuclear bomb could go off at any moment, you know, and a lot of people not ready for that, but hey man. For sure, I'm telling you that ain't the way. I'm not looking down on nobody for, you know, that was living that life because I was never like this. I was never like this, but by the grace of God, I was saved, and I'm very grateful to have been saved. And a lot of people don't want to be saved for whatever reason. For whatever reason, knowing God been calling their name, trying to get their attention. Hey, come over here, come to the winning team. Stop losing over there. Stop living in a lie. But a lot of people don't want to, wake up to that real truth. A lot of people so comfortable living in sin and things of that nature. It's just like, hey man, it ain't us though. It ain't us. Like I say, all we can do is just try our best to point them in the right direction. But as long as it ain't us though, we just gotta keep minding our business, doing what we doing what we love, walking in our purpose. But like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with trying to do your best to point people in the right direction. But like I say, a lot of people already, very deceived. So, it's almost like a lot of people are already at a point of no return, which I ain't gonna say no return because Anybody could be saved, but like I said, everything is destiny ordained already. So exact how people feeling right now, they feeling exactly how they supposed to be feeling. How people living right now, they living exactly how they supposed to be living. The things people have did are the exact things they should have been, they should have did. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I can't really get that out right, but y'all get what I'm saying, man. Y'all get what I'm saying. Everybody just living exactly how they supposed to be living. It's already written in stone, man. I ain't trying to ignore nobody. You said no, he's the best. I appreciate you, Taylor. I appreciate you, Taylor. You said, for real, the king help me. For real, just try. No, for sure, you gotta try because a lot of people don't want to try. A lot of people, oh my gosh, I'm so stuck. I can't stop doing this. I can't stop. Have you tried? Have you tried? Have you tried? That's why I say, man, a lot of people be deceiving themselves, but that's they feeling and thinking exactly how they supposed to be feeling and thinking. Like I say, all we could do is just understand that it's all part of the plan, man. It's all part of the plan. But like I say, I hope everybody that be coming across these videos, be motivated to at least try, at least try to seek Christ, because seeking you shall find, and I'm gonna just put it like that. Seeking you shall find. But a lot of people don't want to seek because, like I say, a lot of people they love doing what they're doing. And hey, it's not us. It's not us. So all we can do is mind business and let them, you know. Nah, for sure. God is definitely real. For sure. You know. And I know it's not a lot of non-believers that's believers now. You know. Ain't gonna say too much though. All glory be to God though. Let me put it like that though. All glory be to God. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be where I am today, man. No cap, man. Jakai, I appreciate that love, man. I appreciate that love. Jakai, trust me. I appreciate it, man. 392, I appreciate you for tapping back in, man. Hopefully all is well. Jay, hopefully all is well. You say where I'm at. I'm in Illinois, man. I'm in Illinois. Mikey, what's that word, bro? You already know how I'm coming, man. What's that word? God is good for sure. God is definitely good. Taco Dex. Taco Dex, what's up? You ate some tacos today? Let me know. Some tacos low key do sound good though. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie, but me, I ain't gonna lie. You can't go wrong with some cup noodles. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love cup noodles, y'all. And I know I'm speaking unnecessary talk right now, but I love me some cup noodles, man. You know, you feel me? Taylor, I appreciate that love. I appreciate that sub, man. Um, you say, how do I like my tacos? I can't even explain it, man. Tacos be tacoing. You know what I'm saying? Tacos be tacoing. If I like my tacos, the tacos, you know, you feel me? Let me know something, Bob. Let me know something. Jakai, you say like in a few days is your birthday, man. Happy early born day, man. Happy early born day, man. Taco, I appreciate that love, Taco. Who all in the chat worked out today? Let me know. Who all up in here did at least 10 push-ups today? Let me know. Shout out Rakai Richardson. Shout out Jakai. My bad, Jakai. Shout out Jakai Richardson. No cap, man. He came up in here. He's showing me some love, man. Shout out that man, Jakai, man. I ain't got no problem shouting out nobody, man. It's all love this way, man. You know, it's all love. He said you got abs. For sure. For sure, big bro. The Mary, the Mary Rizzer. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Yeah, man. I'm probably like one of the most in shape people you know. If you want me to be real, no, I'm just playing. But no, I'm in great shape though, for sure. I'm definitely in great shape. Very great shape. Very athletic, you know. But I'm a humble athlete though, you know. I could, really, you know. You in high school? Jakai, you in high school? Are you in college? That's what's up. What college you go to? Let me know. What college you go to? Miami Dade, up north. That's what's up, man. That's D1. You D1? Let me know. You D1. Shout out to you, man. Even if you ain't, man. Shout out to you, man. You out here putting in that work, man. That boy D1. He said he D1. Okay then. Put that work in, man. I hope you truly get to where you want to be, man. You know? But I always understand that none of that is more important than your relationship with Jesus Christ. I always know that, but keep doing what you're doing, man. You're gonna get to where you wanna be. Trust me. Trust me, you're gonna get to where you wanna be. Hey, you saying this now? I really might tap in though when I'm off this. So let me know. I'm all right. All right. We gonna see. Okay. We gonna see. I'm gonna search you up. Now I'm gonna search you up now. For sure. Gerson, I appreciate you for tapping in. What that mean? What that mean? Well, that mean like entertainment, entertaining streamer. Is that what that mean? Jace, I appreciate you for tapping in, showing some love, man. Hopefully all is well, man. I appreciate everybody up in here showing me love. Cause like I say, man, y'all don't have to, but y'all choosing to, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful because I know I'm not, you know, doing nothing that y'all probably used to seeing other streamers do. But like I say, y'all in here showing me love, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful, y'all. Trust me. I'm telling y'all, I'm very grateful. He said break your ankles and take a lip. For sure. No, for sure, Carriana. For sure. For sure. God bless everybody up in here, man. No cap. No, I don't cuss no more, man. I don't cuss no more. And when I do cuss, I don't feel good. I don't feel good about it. I catch myself immediately. Ask God for forgiveness. I don't cuss no more. I don't do a lot of things no more. Ever since I truly gave my life to Christ, I don't do ha- not even 1% of the things I used to do. I do what I got to do to stay close to Christ, man. Honestly. Gerson, you said being a good guy for sure. I appreciate that love. I appreciate that love, Gerson. No cap. No cap, man. Appreciate that love, man. Hopefully all is well. Like I said to everybody up in here, hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the most high. If y'all haven't already. And even if y'all haven't already, hopefully y'all still out here just doing right by people, helping people even if they ain't helping you, looking out for people even if they ain't looking out for you, and just doing what you can for people even if they ain't doing it for you. Cause at the end of the day, you will reap what you sow, man. So you know, just make sure y'all still out here doing right by people, even if y'all haven't gave your life to Christ. But I would recommend y'all do, because once again, like I said already, even though y'all out here doing right by people and doing all these beautiful things of nature, and I salute y'all for that if y'all out here doing them. But that don't mean you going to heaven though. That don't mean you going to heaven. You gotta really get right, put that work in, get right with Christ, man. You know. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for you know coming up in here showing me some love though. Once again, man. Nah, I said nah, Jakai. No, nah. I try my best not to. I'm not saying I'm perfect or anything, but I try my best not to do a lot of things that I used to do, which I'm not doing them. So I wouldn't even say I'm trying. I'm not doing them, you know. But like I say though, Jakai, I'm tapping. I'm gonna tap in, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in for sure. I'm gonna tap in for sure. What's your position? Let me know. What's your position, man? Let me know. Mad Docs. Mad Docs, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you doing what you got to do to get right with the Most High. And even if you haven't, hopefully you still out here, doing right by people and helping people even if they ain't helping you, and all those beautiful things of nature, man. Because at the end of the day, like I say, y'all, we all gonna reap what we sow. And you said do your best, do the best you can do. Nah, for sure. Always do the best you can do. But if you really want to get something done, you will do it. You know, you will do it. You know. You said no one is perfect, only God keep. You said no one is perfect, only God keep trying. I'm gonna support you all the way, no matter what anyone says about you. They just a hater. Hey man, I appreciate that, but like I said, me doing what I'm doing, I understand what comes with it. Come on, man, they hated Christ first, so you don't think they gonna hate me? So I understand what comes with what I'm doing. I understand that there's a lot of sacrifice that comes with what I'm doing, and I'm okay with that. Trust me. And a lot of people who, was trying to bring me down, they know ain't no, come on, man, ain't no about nothing to no giant, man. Come on now. And even when I wasn't like this, it still wasn't about nothing. The hate still wasn't about nothing for real. I might have I might have reacted to it a different way back then, but now, come on, man, this ain't about nothing. I'm talking about ain't about nothing. Cause I know what come with this, but I know where I'm going though. I know where I'm going in life, and I ain't gonna say too much. But God is Almighty, God is good, and if God is with me, who or what can be against me? For sure. You said you're a wide receiver though, for sure, for sure. I was a running back. I was a running back. You said I got to get to work. See you later, bro. Mikey, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you get your job done, man. Get that job done, man. I ain't about nothing, man. Go get your job done, man. You know. Peace and blessings to you though, Mikey, for tapping in. I appreciate you, bro. You can be a running back sometime. How tall you is? I'm like 5'5", like 5'7". I ain't that tall, y'all. I ain't gonna. I'm a short king, man. I'm a short king, but it's all good, man. Let me not say king, but I'm a short servant of God, man. It's all good though, man. It's all good though, man. 6'8". That boy said 6'8". Boy, you better be what, boy? I mean, hey, man. If I had your height, boy, what? Man, if I had your height, bro, back when I was playing football and stuff like that, what? It would have been raps. I would have been D1, but I'm glad I ain't go D1. I'm glad I stopped playing football, all that type of stuff, because I'm here now doing what I'm doing, and I'm grateful to be here doing what I'm doing. So, you know. But shout out to you though, man. That's what's up, man. 6'8", man. You better go ahead and man, you better get that done, boy. I'm telling you, better not. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you don't make the NFL, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We might have to, we might have to, you know. You say you catch straight head. No, you better be. No, you better be. No, for sure. No, I ain't say you wasn't tough, bro. I know there's wide receivers that can do. I'm surprised you're not tight end. You 6'8", tight end, but you must be fast though. You must be real fast though. Shifty, tall person. But that's what's up though. That's what's up though. Jay, my bad. I ain't trying to know you, Jay. You said, do I have? No, I ain't got no kids though. I ain't got no kids. You know, I ain't got no kids, man. But no, though, for sure, bro. For sure, man. 6'8", D1 college. You blessed. You blessed, man. You blessed. Cause a lot of people that 6'8" and probably just as good as you, and they still ain't. You know, they ain't get the spotlight that you got. To be where you is. So you know, you said W in the chat. You're my Cameron. For sure. You said you said they shout out to Kayla. Shout out to you, Kayla. I appreciate you for tapping in. I mean, Cameron. Shout out to Cameron. My bad. My bad. Shout out to Cameron. And you said they be out of me like a Titan. Nah, boy, for sure. What? They be putting you a Titan. Nah, for sure. 6'8". Boy, that's tall. That's pretty tall, man. Okay, that's pretty tall for sure. But like I say though, even though you doing what you got to do in college, to get where you want to be, and doing what you doing just in general to get where you want to be, don't forget that none of that matters. You can't take none of that success with you. When you leave this earth. So like I say to everybody out here chasing their dreams, doing what you got to do. Hey man, do what you got to do, man. Peace and blessings to you. I hope everybody make it. But at the end of the day, none of this worldly stuff really matters. The only thing that matters is where you're spending eternity when your soul leave this body. So, always keep that in the back of y'all mind while y'all doing the things y'all doing, while y'all making the decisions y'all making, and much more. Always remember, you can't take none of that with you. So don't glorify it. Don't idolize no money. Don't idolize none of these celebrities. Don't idolize nothing of this world. Cause like I say, y'all, when these bombs start going off and world war break out and famine come to this world and certain parts of the world and just the world in general, it's a lot of people that's gonna be begging and God, please, please help me, please help me. Nah, I ain't in college though. No, I ain't in college, man. I ain't in college. If it's, yeah. Hey, man, brother, only Jesus, man. Nah, for sure, Spider Man. Only Jesus. Yeah, he only matters, man. God, God in heaven. You know, don't even put your mama or your sister above Jesus Christ, man. You gotta love Jesus Christ more than you love anybody. I'm talking about anybody, everybody. You gotta love Jesus Christ more than you love anything of this world. Period. You know. But my true believers and my true, you know, cross holders understand that, man. Y'all, they understand that, man. Y'all understand that, man. Frank, I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. I ain't trying to ignore nobody, y'all. My bad. You say you got dreads though. I'm taking. Shout out to Kelsey for tapping in. Chelsea, my bad. Shout out to Chelsea for tapping in. I appreciate you for showing some love in the comments, man. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is well. No, I'm for real, man. I'm for real because there's a lot of people out here idolizing these celebrities and cars, clothes, money, fame, jewelry. You know, when like I say, when these bombs get to going off and one nuclear bomb wiping out half, almost the whole country. Y'all gonna, they go, God. Hey man, he gave us plenty of time, man. He gave us plenty of time. He gave you plenty of time. But at the end of the day, once again, when you truly understand how God works, you understand not everybody is meant to be saved. Not everybody is going to be saved, y'all. We cannot save everybody. You know, like I say, destiny is destiny at the end of the day, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. But destiny is destiny at the end of the day, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Spider, you said I was just passing through, but it sounds. I'm like, stay a while. Shout out to you, Spider. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Like I say, if you new, man, I'm just here chilling, man. I don't got too much going on, man. Just trying my best to spread positivity, show love to people who show love to me, even the people who don't show love. Shout out to y'all, peace and blessings, because it ain't me not showing love. It ain't me hating. It ain't me that got envy in my heart. So, you know, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. And I'm just trying my best to point people towards Christ. And God know who gonna take heed to what I'm saying and who not. At the end of the day, it's already once again, destiny. All part of the plan, y'all. You said, nah, for sure. You said, how am I, big bro? I'm 21, man. I'm 21, man. I'm 21. Yeah, I'm 21, bro. Spider, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. God bless you too, man. Peace and blessings to everybody up in here, man. Like I say, man, I appreciate everybody who come in here, even the people who coming in here trolling. Even the people who come in here hating, even the people who come in here projecting on me. It's all good because once again, I understand it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan because the same people trolling gonna be getting trolled. The same people out here hurting people gonna be getting hurt. The same people out here hating gonna be getting hated on. The same people out here lying gonna be getting lied on. It's all gonna return to sender at the end of the day. So it's like me personally, like I say, when people come in here, sending shots and hiding, throwing rocks and hiding their hand, it's all good. Cause if you want me to be honest, and I don't even feel like I ain't even gonna say that, but like I say, man, if I was who I used to be, you know, but God is good though. God is good. I don't take nothing to heart, man. I don't take nothing to heart. It's all good, man. And Jay, my bad. You said, do you go to church? No, I don't go to church, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to church, but I gotta go find the right church before I go to any church, because a lot of churches be out here tickling ears, trying to get that bag. They just want that bag. And a lot of churches out here not really telling you the full truth of how God works. They want to tell you, oh, He loves you, He loves you. God bless you. You're saved. All you have to do is believe. And no, no, ain't no just believing. You gotta really believe and obey. Is you out here believing and obeying, or you just out here believing? Because anybody can believe anything. Anybody can believe a lie, a truth. Anybody can believe anything. So it's like, come on, man. Is you really obeying it though? Is you really doing your research on what's really going on? What you really need to do? You know, a lot of people, oh, I read my Bible every day. I pray every day. Who you praying to? Who is you praying to? Cause you can't be praying to God if you ain't gave your life to God for real. So who you let me know, you know, but you know, but like I say, I ain't trying to, condemn nobody or, point fingers like I say, but if the shoe fits, wear it. You know, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to do none of that. You know, I'm doing what I do because I love to do this. You know, I love to show love and things of that nature, but I'm not here to tickle nobody's ears and, oh, Christ loves you and he loves everybody. No, he don't. You think he love people out here hurting and killing people and stealing and lying and accusing and what? You let me know. You know? You let me know. You know what I'm saying? Vibes, I appreciate you for tapping in. The adventure, you said, what's up? I'm back from my sports. What's up, bro? We here, man. What's up? Let me know something. What's up? You know, you said let them troll. You know, karma is real. They gonna get all the stuff they did bad to nice people and gonna be crying to God for another chance, but God forgive everybody. For sure. For sure, man. You know, but at the end of the day, you're not really saved until you really, do what you gotta do to be really saved. You know, and if you know, you know. But like I say, a lot of people out here just playing, thinking they play both sides. Oh, I'll get right with God next year. Oh, I'll get right with God tomorrow. I'll change my ways next year, the year after that, or the year after that. How you know you even making it to the next 10 minutes? How? Like you read the future? You huh? You know something I don't know. But like I say, man, I ain't here. I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody. But like I say, if the shoe fit, wear it. It is what it is. Like I say, I ain't here to make friends. I ain't here to do none of that. I'm, here to just speak the truth to y'all, and God know who gonna take heed to it and who not. But like I say, it's all good though this way. Spider, I ain't trying to ignore you. Said you not who you should be, but hallelujah, you're not who you was for sure. For sure, but hey man, I'm telling you, you better get right though before it's too late. Cause like I say, nobody knows when that time is coming. You could walk outside or get up from sitting down if you're sitting down, or walk off from standing wherever you stand and slip and fall. Wow, it's over with. Now you wake up burning. You burning. It's over. Cooked bacon. I'm talking about chopped chicken, chopped cheese, however you want to put it. Uh, so hey man, I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. Tomorrow's not honestly, it's not promised to nobody, not even me. That's why I say, man, I truly recommend if you haven't already give your life to Christ. And I'm not saying if you don't, that makes you a bad person. Cause like I say, it's a lot of people still out here doing good and doing right by people, even though they haven't gave their life to Christ. But you know, um, I would still recommend though you give your life to Christ. Cause even though you still out here doing right by people and all these things, don't mean you going to heaven. You know. You said this. Nah, for sure, Jakai, for sure. For sure. Mariana Woods, you said, what's my name? Bula. Nah, my name Trey, though. My name Trey. My name Trey, man. You know? That's not my full name, but, my name Trey, though. You know? Shout out to you though, Amariana. Amar Amariana. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I'm saying that right. But yeah, shout out to you though, man. Amariana. Excuse me, Amariana. I was saying that wrong. My bad. My eyes, y'all know y'all been here for a while, man. My eyes be playing games with me sometime, man. Definitely think I need some glasses. Spiderweb, you say your name Trey too. Hey, you know, shout out to you, my boy. Spider bro, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well. Eagles, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully all is well, man. You know, y'all, am I wrong for speaking the truth? Let me know. Am I wrong for speaking the truth? You know, am I wrong? Let me know. Because I feel like there's a lot of people out here, you know, when they come across my videos or watch me or whatever the case may be, they think they think I'm wrong or condemning them because I'm speaking the truth, you know, and exposing the lie the lie of a life they're living. You know, hopefully I'm not wrong for that though. You know, hopefully I'm not wrong for that. Let me know though, who all up in here done did a good deed for somebody today? Let me know. Let me know. It ain't gotta be nothing too crazy, but who all up in here done did a good deed though? You know, for somebody today. You know, whether it's took out the trash, you know, did the dishes, help somebody up the stairs, little stuff like that. Let me know who all up in here done did a good deed. You said most people don't have the courage to speak. Was real, not for sure. Because a lot of people don't want to be targeted. Because trust me, y'all. Trust me when I say y'all. When you start to speak the truth about the world we living in, you will be targeted. You will be targeted. You know. So trust me when I say that, y'all. You will be targeted, and I'm not talking about just by civilians. I'm talking about by the government. You know, even the army, you know, and much more. You get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. You will be targeted, But at the end of the day, once again, like I say all the time, if God is with me, who or what can be against me? All glory be to God, man. All glory be to God, man. All glory be to God, man. Because trust me, the government knows who really destined to bring change to this world and who not. So the government not just going, you know, targeting anybody. The government already know who gonna be chosen to come in this world and change this world and to do their best to save souls, should I say. Bring people up out of darkness into the light. The government already knows. So they will be on their way, gang stalking, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. I know. I know. But it's all good though, because like I say, if God is with me, who or what can be against me? Humbly though, because I know a lot of people. Oh, you think he think he can't be touched? Yeah, I never said that. I just know if God is with me, who or what can be against me? You know, humbly though. Like I say, man, I ain't really worried about nobody trying to do nothing to me. Because at the end of the day, I understand whatever's gonna happen will happen. I can't hide from fate, nor can you. So you gotta accept what comes with the life you live in, the choices you make. And a lot of people don't want to accept you know, but all glory be to God, man. It's all God, man. I'm just a vessel. We all just vessels being used in some type of way. And shout out to you, Spider. I appreciate you for tapping in. I mean, I appreciate you. You said you gotta go. Like I said, yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Peace and blessings to you. And I kind of just got through off from what I was just saying, but yeah, man. Like I say, man, that's all good though. I know what comes with the life I'm living. You know, I already know what comes with it, man. It's all good though. It ain't about nothing to a giant though. You know, cause Satan's, yeah, it ain't about nothing, man. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing, man. But like I say, man, I appreciate everybody who be tapping into these lives, man. Tapping in. Hopefully y'all taking heed too and not just listening, man. Hopefully y'all truly taking heed to what I be saying, cause I'm honestly trying my best to really put y'all on game. You know, and like I say, half of the stuff I be saying, a lot of people already know, but they still choosing to live in a lie. And I don't understand that, but you know, I'm just grateful I'm here doing what I'm doing. I'm grateful that I'm living the life I'm living, you know. But hey man, all I can do is try. You know, all I can do is try. And there's many more of us out here trying our best to save souls and, you know, bring people out of the kingdom of darkness into the and onto the winning team, man. Onto the winning team, man. Because a lot of people over there losing. They living for Satan over there losing, thinking they winning. They being deceived when you can just come on over here, man. Come on over here to the winning team. Come, you know, come win for in a real way. You know, not in a temporary way. You know, but you know, a lot of people love temporary pleasure for whatever reason. You know, but like I say, I'm just a messenger, y'all. Don't hate me. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Don't you know? Shout out Roxy, man. Shout out Roxy, no cap, man. Winthrop. Roxy Winthrop. Shout out to you, man. Carlo, what's up, man? What's up? Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully you're doing what you gotta do to get right with the most high, man. You know, and even if you haven't, you know, hopefully you're still out here doing what you gotta do to get right. Or, you know, doing what you gotta do to, you know, still be out here doing right by people, man. Y'all imagine trolling your way to hell. Imagine that. Could y'all imagine trolling your way to hell? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Could y'all imagine? It hit different, man. It hit different. It hit different. Imagine that. You know, it hit different, man. Peace and blessings to everybody tapping in. Though I appreciate you for tapping in, y'all people up in the chat, man. You know, hopefully y'all as well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what you gotta do to get right with the Most High before it's too late. Cause tomorrow's not promised, nor is the next 10 minutes. You know, so hopefully y'all not out here wasting time, man. Doing what y'all gotta do, man. Who all up in here done did a good deed though? I think like only two people answered that question the whole time. Who all up in here done did a good deed for somebody today without intentions on receiving something back? You know, I appreciate that love. Regardless of what you're doing, I appreciate it because at the end of the day, it's not me. It's not me, man. But I appreciate the love. Do what you gotta do. It's all love this way though. It's all love this way, man. Female, man, whoever you are, you know, whatever you are. Nah, that's what's up though. That's what's up. Hopefully you're not, just saying that. But if you did though, that's the salute to you though. That's what's up, man. You might have just been helping an angel. You never know. You know, that's what's up though, for real, for real. Nah, for sure, for sure. What you talking about, Jay? Let me know what you talking about. Alex, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well, man. Appreciate the love in the comments. Appreciate you for coming up in here showing some love, man. You know, hopefully all is well, man. E Money, man, I'm good, man. I'm having an amazing day, man. I'm here doing what I love, man. If you've been here, I'm here, man. I'm here doing what I love, doing what I love, God willingly. So I'm not complaining about nothing. Very satisfied with the life I'm living. I'm very satisfied with the bad and the good that's going on in my life. I'm very satisfied with life. Because I understand it's all part of the plan. Hopefully all is well your way though, E. No cap, man. Hopefully I don't know why I can't talk, y'all. Excuse me, but hopefully all is well, y'all. No cap. Sativa, I appreciate you for tapping in. Like I said to E, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Nah, for sure. I appreciate that love. I ain't gonna, but I appreciate that love. You know, go ahead, big bro. Say what you gotta say. Harry, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully all is well. I appreciate you for tapping in, like I say, and hopefully you're doing what you got to do to get right with the Most High before it's too late, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. And like I say all the time, even if y'all haven't, hopefully y'all still out here just doing right by people and, helping people even if they ain't helping you and, you know, just doing right by people even if they ain't doing right by you, and much more. But like I say, too, I would recommend y'all do because just because y'all out here, you know, doing right by people and all these beautiful things of nature, salute to y'all for still doing those things, even if you haven't gave your life to Christ. But, that's not saving you though. If you haven't truly gave your life to Christ, and none of that really matters if you haven't truly gave your life to Christ, you know. But like I say, y'all, it's all peace and blessings this way. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, in a real way. I'm just saying, all glory be to God, man. You know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? The wheel, that wheel, for sure. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. You know, I was just asking though. I was just asking. I was just asking, man. I was just asking. You said the anxiety is killing me and it's getting worse, and to the point I cry until I fall asleep. I want to give up on life. Look, man. Look, man. It's first of all, let me say this. It's all part of the plan, man. Every emotion, every feeling, every thought, every action that you making and taking right now and thinking right now, it's all part of the plan, man. You know, and even through all those trials and tribulations that you're going through mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically, it's all just a test to see who you gonna lean on in these hard times. Who is you gonna lean on? Is you gonna lean on your own understanding, which is man, or you gonna lean on Christ? Give it all to Christ so he can handle it for you, because he can handle anything that we can better than we can. You know, so if anybody is like I say, I'll be out here. Y'all feel like, well, like I say, if y'all out here going through trials and tribulations and feel like things ain't going right for y'all, understand it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan, just to see who you will lean on in those times of trials and tribulations. You're gonna lean on your own understanding and feel like and do what you feel like you gotta do, or you're gonna give it all to Christ so he can do what he gotta do with it and turn it into purpose. You know? But like I say, man, it's all part of the plan, man. Everything we going through, I'm talking about from the steps we take to the spit we spit on the floor to the thoughts that come in our head. It's already part of the plan, and it's already written in stone. Destiny is destiny, y'all. Everything is already written in stone. I'm talking about, once again, from how many times we blink our eyes to how many times we breathe within 24 hours. And a lot of people probably gonna think, "You sound crazy. What are you talking about?" I'm just letting y'all know. Everything is already written in stone, man. Trust me. God know who going up and God know who going down already. So but Jakai though, Jakai, I appreciate you for tapping in. Like I say, I I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in now. For sure. But like I say though, D Rand, I appreciate you for tapping in. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I appreciate that love. I'm doing good, man. I woke up today, I got food in the refrigerator, I got clean water to drink, I got a bed to sleep on, I got clothes on me, things of that nature. A lot of people don't got that right now, or ever will have it. So, I'm very satisfied with how I'm living and the life that I'm living, so hopefully you is too, man. Hopefully everybody in here is very satisfied with the life they're living and not complaining about nothing. Because it's somebody that would kill to be in your position right now, regardless of what you're going through, in a real way. I'm talking about in a real way. Shit. I never been hunting. I never been hunting. I only been fishing one time in my life, and that was like, I don't even know. I can't even remember that day. But yeah, no, I don't. I ain't never really been hunting. You know, Ilka, I appreciate you for tapping in and showing some love. Jamarcus, I appreciate you for showing some love, man. Hopefully y'all as well, y'all. Hopefully y'all out here doing right by people, man, because you will reap what you sow, man. Trust me. There's a lot of people out here reaping what they sow right now, and they don't want to admit why they really reaping what they sow, but it's all good though. It's all good though. You said how my day going, Jamarcus? My day going good, man. I woke up today. Like I said before, if you wasn't just in here when I said it, man, hey, man, I got clothes on my back. I got a bed to sleep on. I got food in the refrigerator. I got clean water to drink. Like I say, y'all, a lot of people don't got that. A lot of people don't got that right now. And like I say, they never will. Unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, won't never have what we have. Won't even be able to think the thoughts that we able to think right now. These positive thoughts. A lot of people only got negativity running through their head right now. And it's very unfortunate, but we just got to be grateful that we live in the life we live in, thinking the things we think and doing the things we doing. You know, in a real way. I'm telling y'all. Like I say, a lot of people truly taking what they got for granted. Never satisfied, never satisfied till it's all gone. Then they'll be wishing, oh my gosh, I wish I would have took so much more care of this. I wish I would have did better by this. I wish I would have. I wish I would have. You know. That's why you need to start being grateful now if you ain't already, man. Cause like I say, God could take it all just like this, just as quick as you think you got it, just as quick as it could go. You know. I'm telling y'all. You said I have like 9 panic attacks. No, that's very unfortunate, bro. Each week in there. Lost my dad last week too. Like I say, man, that's very unfortunate, but like I say, man, give it to God, man. Give it to God, man. Go. If you haven't already, man, go give your life to Christ. Go give your life to Christ, cause man, if you keep holding on to that energy, you keep holding on to all that negative and low vibrational energy, man. That's not gonna do nothing for you. It might just make you do something that you're gonna regret. And I'm just being real. I'm just honestly being real. It might, you holding on to all of that, negativity and low vibrational sad energy. You might end up doing something you're gonna regret. So I will truly recommend, and I hope you do. Go give your life to Christ. Go give it to Christ. Because like I say, I understand when it comes to being at a low point. Being at a low point where it's just like nothing is going good, and it feel like everything is just not meant to be. But at the end of the day, man, it's all meant to be. And it's all just a test, man. It's all just a test to see who you gonna choose in these times of trials and tribulations. Once again, you gonna choose Christ, or you gonna choose man, which is your own understanding. you know. But like I said, I truly understand how it feels to be down in the dumps, man. I truly know how I feel to feel like you ain't got nobody, feel like, everybody against you and feel like everybody plotting on you and, just to be going through it mentally, I understand. Trust me. But I honestly recommend you give it to God though. And that's the best advice I can give anybody up in here that's going through any trials and tribulations. Give it to God. Cause he can handle it better than you can, trust me. He gonna turn that pain into purpose. You know? Trust me, God. Trust me. I know. Trust me. I'm telling you. All glory be to God though. Like I say, y'all, I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel being used, you know. So like I say, if I'm motivating anybody to give their life to Christ, or to, even if you ain't giving your life to Christ, to just start doing better in life, start making the right better decisions, should I say? Hey man, all glory be to God, not me. Not me. All glory be to God. I'm just a vessel. We all really just vessels once again, being used, you know, in many ways, to bring forth a bigger picture that's to come, you know. Jay, I appreciate the love, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Like I say, man, if you're new here, the door is always open, man. The door is always open. Come in here, chat, spread that positive energy, man, because it's really all it's about. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's really all it's about, but you get what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. You know, positive energy is man. I love it, man. I love it, man. So like I say, Jay, if you're new, man, hopefully I see you again, man. No cap. Ava, I appreciate you for tapping in. You said, hey man, hey man, it's all like I say, Sativa. It's all part of the plan, man. It's all part of the plan, man. But I would recommend that you let go of that energy and face the fact that these things happen. Ain't nothing that's going on under the sun new. These things been happening since Adam and Eve. Trust me. So you gotta understand, man. Everything's all part of the plan, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun going on, you know. So you know, I recommend you just go ahead and give that energy to God. Go ahead and give that pain and suffering to God. Let Him bear those what they call it those um I forgot the word, but you get what I'm saying. Let give it to God, man. Give it to God, man. Don't carry none of that baggage, man. Don't carry none of that baggage, because you might end up hurting somebody else carrying that baggage, man. Staying in that low vibrational energy, you know. You know. Um, I can't really remember a prayer like straight off the dome, but like I mean, like I say, man, go to God. Go first of all, go give your life to Christ truly, you know, and you know, talk to Him, talk to God, talk to God. Let Him know what you're going through. You know, like you got to be real with yourself, man. You got to go give your life to Christ first, you know, and then talk to Him. Let Him know everything that you're going through. Ask Him once again, like I say, ask Him, you know, in your prayer, ask Him, can He equip you with everything that you need mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically to overcome these temptations and plans of the enemy in your life, mentally, physically, and spiritually and energetically. You know what I'm saying? So, go give it to God, bro. That's the best advice I can give you, man. FNAF, I appreciate you for tapping in. Olive, I appreciate that love. I appreciate that love. Tell Mom Dukes how to say what's up. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Shout out Mom Dukes, man. No cap, man. And then another thing too, Steve, you know what you need to pray about. You know what you need to give to God more than I do. So that's why I say, man, you know what you need to go talk to God about. Go talk to Him. Go talk to Him. His ears is always open, but give your life to Christ in a real way though. Cause don't think you can just go pray and you think that God is the only one listening. No, the devil listening too. The devil listening too. And if you ain't truly gave your life to Christ, I mean, I don't. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, man. You get what I'm saying. Cause I don't want to hurt. Yeah. Shout out to Hunter, man. Shout out to Hunter in the chat, man. What's up? What's up? Valdez, what's up? Shout out to you, Valdez, for tapping in the chat. You said earlier I was in another life. What this? Hey, man. All you can do is try. All you can do is try your best to help people, man. Not everybody gonna be saved, Olive. Hopefully, I'm saying that right too. Olivia, Olivia. My bad if I was saying that wrong. My bad. But yeah, man, not everybody gonna be saved. All we can do is try our best to point people in the right direction, because God know who gonna take heed to what and who not already. So, all we can do is try and keep it moving, keep minding our business, keep seeking God, keep doing what we gotta do to stay close to God. Because a lot of people don't want to really hear the truth. A lot of people want to keep living in a lie. And once again, all we can do is just try our best to point them in the right direction. But if they want to keep doing what they doing, let them keep doing what they doing, because it's not you going where they going. That's them. Let them go where they going. You know where you going. Let them folks go where they going, man. All we could do is try, man. Hockey, and Dean, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. I ain't trying to ignore none of more than y'all. Trust me. It's all love, man. It's all love. You said shoe shoe biz. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. All glory be to God, man. God giving me the strength to do what I'm doing, y'all. That's not me. That's not me, man. It's not me. I'm just a vessel, y'all. I'm just a vessel doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I'm just a vessel, y'all. So, like I say all the time, if anybody up in here, if I'm truly making you think on the decisions that you making and who you living for in this world in a real way, you know, no glory be to me. All glory be to God. You know, don't say, "Oh, this YouTuber helped me. He helped me think on this." No, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. This is all God. You know, so all glory be to God, y'all. But I definitely appreciate the love y'all do show me. Honestly, I do. But all glory be to God, man. I'm just a vessel, y'all. I'm just a vessel. All glory be to God. I'm talking about all of it. And every time y'all try to tell me, "Oh, you helped me," no, no, no. God helped you. God helped you. God sent you to me to hear what I had to say, to hear what He had to say, because it's not me, y'all. It's not me. It's not me. You know. But like I say, me being, you know, human, me being me. You know, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. You said, do I go to church? No, I don't go to church. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to church, but you know, I gotta find the right church though first. Gotta definitely find the right church first. Can't just go to any church, y'all. There's a lot of churches out here just looking for that bag, man. They out here just looking for that money. They trying to go have fun after they take y'all money. You know what I'm saying? But like I say too, y'all, the battle was never against flesh and blood. You know, it's against the spirits that's dwelling inside these people that's willingly living for Satan and sinning willingly. So don't ever think of somebody coming trying to be negative to you that is them fleshly. No, it's the things that are dwelling inside them that don't like what you got going on. Cause maybe those things that are inside them know who you are gonna be one day. So of course they gonna, you know, they're gonna be used in certain ways to try to stop you from your destiny and where you got to go in life. But it's up to you to use that discernment to understand who's being used by what at the end of the day. Cause you know, it's all good, y'all. Don't worry about me. Hey, look, like I say all the time, y'all, when people come in here, first of all, I don't block nobody. So the door is always open for anybody. Y'all want to come up in here and do whatever y'all do. Come up here. Come up in here. Come on, come turn me up. Don't turn me down. Because that's how I'm taking it. Don't turn me down. Come turn me up. Come on. Cause once again, y'all, it's not me, nor is it you. So once again, y'all mind y'all business. Don't say nothing to nobody in the chat that's talking down, talking negative, trying to bring me down and what I got going on. It's all good, y'all. And I'm not saying mind your business as in like I'm trying to, check you or anything like that, but just mind your business. It's not you. You know what you out here doing. You spreading love and positivity and all those beautiful things of nature. So you do you. Let them folks come up in here because I love it when they come up in here doing what they doing because they just showing who they are. I let people be who they are. I'm not against nobody being who they are. Be who you are. Be who you are because it's not me. I know what I got going on. I know how I'm living behind closed doors. I know how I'm living on and off the scene. So let them be who they be, man. Let them folks be who they be, man. At the end of the day, everybody will reap what they sow. The trolls will be trolled. The K's will be K'd. The haters will be hated on. The liars will be lied on. The accusers will be accused. You know, y'all get what I'm saying, man. Y'all get what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. Y'all better lock in and truly understand what's really going on. Because it's a lot of people out here once again being used by Satan willingly. And they know who they living for. They gonna keep doing what they doing, but at the end of the day, like I say all the time, it's already destiny. A lot of people are already destined for hell, and people destined for heaven. And a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that, but hey, man, I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. Nah, for sure, Spider. Like I say, man, the door is always open to anybody, even the trolls, cause they gonna troll they self right to hell. So it's all good, man. It's all good, man. The haters gonna hate they self right to hell. You know, the accusers gonna accuse right to hell. You know, hopefully they change. Hopefully they change their ways before it's too late. But everybody gonna reap what they sow, man. Like I say, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, or energetically. So, hey, man, just understand what you got going on. You know. But I appreciate that love, Jay. I appreciate that love, Jay. Hopefully all is well, man. Hopefully all is well, man. Like I say, if you new here, man, I'm just here chilling, man. I don't got too much going on. I'm just here chilling, spreading positive energy, wise words, wisdom, however you want to put it, and trying my best to point people towards Christ. And even if you haven't gave your life to Christ, like I say all the time, hopefully you still out here doing right by people. Cause you will reap what you sow, whether it's in the next 10 minutes, the next hour, the next day, the next week, this year, next year, you will reap it regardless. So, a lot of people think they're getting away with doing certain things when in reality, y'all know, like I say, y'all, like I said before, guys sitting up there looking down, taking notes, like, oh, you either gonna believe it or you're gonna, deceive it. And it's up to you. It's up to you. Like I say, I know how I'm living, I know what I got going on, and I'm just grateful to be here doing what I'm doing, man. You know, very grateful, man. Um, Isaiah, you said who? Hey man, Isaiah, like I say, man, don't entertain them folks. That's what they need. They need energy to live. They need, you know, energy to keep doing the things they're doing. So once you stop giving these people energy, they gonna you know. Jay, I appreciate that love, Jay. Shout out Shiloh. Is is Nima. Naima. Naima. It's Naima. My fault. Shout out to Naima in the chat, man. Shout out to Naima, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully y'all is well, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get right with the most high, man. Hopefully y'all doing what y'all gotta do, man. And like I say, even if y'all haven't, man, hopefully y'all still out here doing right by people. And I know I say this all the time, and they probably like, why do we keep saying the same thing? Why do we keep saying the same? Cause this is what y'all need to hear. I'm telling y'all. I'm just, I'm just a messenger, y'all. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Cause I ain't make the game. God did. All glory be to God. I'm just happy I'm on a winning team. You know, hopefully you on that winning team too, though. And if you ain't, get right, and understand what team you really on. Cause a lot of people deceiving themselves right now. You know, and God bless them though. He was just showing you some love, Shiloh. He was just showing you some love, man. It's all good, man. He just showing you some love, big bro. It's all good. It's all love up in here, man. Love, peace, positivity up in here, man. You know, it's all love, man. It's all love up in here, man. Everybody is welcome up in here, even the people who, think it's funny to do the things and say the things they say. Cause like I say, a lot of people ain't gonna be saying or doing the things they're doing in a very in a moment of time, But that's why I say, man, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. Keep living righteous. Keep choosing right over wrong. Cause like I say, it's a lot of people out here deceiving themselves, thinking they not finna reap what they sow. When in reality, like I say, y'all, God looking down, like Oh, you did that. Oh, you think you got away with that? You know? No, you good, Shiloh. You good. It's all love, man. It's all love. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this little chit chat, man. I appreciate everybody who come up in here showing me love and doing all these beautiful things of nature, man. Like I say, man, I truly appreciate it. And once again, all glory be to God. If I've made anybody think on the decisions they're making and the life they're living, the path they are going down or were going down, hopefully, gonna change your path just that fast. But like I say, if I made y'all think on anything that y'all been doing, and I make y'all want to change y'all ways and really give y'all life to Christ. All glory be to God. Don't never say, "Oh, this YouTuber Bula helped me." You do. No, I didn't. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. God did. God did. God brought you here for a reason. God allowed you to hear what He had to say. Cause it's not me, y'all. It's the Holy Spirit speaking through me. It's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But like I say though, y'all, all glory be to God, not me. I appreciate the love though. I'm always gonna appreciate the love. You know, it's all peace and blessings this way. Hopefully everybody up in here enjoyed, the stream. And like I say, if you're watching the video version, hopefully you can make it in here next time. Come up here and spread some positivity, man. Come up here and show some love, man, because this is really what it's about. It's more than just showing love, but it's this that's where it starts, should I say. This is where it starts. Showing love, man. Showing love, really being out here helping people even if they ain't helping you, showing love to people even if they ain't showing love to you, and just living righteous towards people even if they ain't living righteous towards you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, y'all, we will reap what we sow. And like I say all the time, it's a lot coming to this world that a lot of people not ready for. War, famine, you know, um, the mark of the beast, the one world order, you know. And when a lot of those things, God bless the world. God bless the world, cause y'all think y'all seen some. Y'all think y'all done seen war. I'm telling y'all, when these nuclear bombs get to going off, wiping out half of a country just off of one bomb. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, y'all better take it serious. Y'all better take this time that He giving y'all to prepare and to truly understand what's to come now. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. And like I say, I know a lot of people going, "Oh, he's crazy. He's whatever he Them gonna be the same people that's begging. I'm talking about losing their mind, not even able to fathom why they thinking the things they thinking, cause it's you know, you know. But like I say though, y'all, I truly hope y'all give y'all life to Christ and you know, be prepared for what's to come. You know, go ask your people, go ask your parents. If you got parents that's call themselves believing in Christ and things of that nature, go ask them what is coming. What's to come in this world, mom, dad, brother, sister? What's coming? Cause they know what's coming. But they so busy thinking they can live lukewarm, they don't really want to talk about what's coming because they don't want to they ain't really out here doing God's work for real. They just believing, oh, I love God, oh God is my Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Oh, but you ain't out here saving nobody. You ain't out here trying to point nobody towards Christ, but you believe in God. You know how you want us to live and walk and all these things, but you ain't out here helping nobody get right with Christ. like I say though, yes, Jesus Christ is coming. He is coming, but this world gonna have to go through some things though before he come. That's why I say, y'all, if you got people that's claiming they believe in God and things, ask them what's coming. Ask them what's to come. Ask them about the mark of the beast. Ask them about, the one world order that's coming. Ask them about, you know, hey, if I don't take this mark, am I gonna die? Are they gonna kill me for not taking a mark on my forehead or on my wrist? And like I say, y'all, God know who gonna take heed to this message and who not. But like I say, I truly hope everybody up in here choose tonight. Go give your life to Christ if you haven't already. Because it's a lot of time being wasted out here. It's a lot of time being wasted. And with all this entertainment and all football, designer clothes just in general, materialism, the news, ICE, these presidents, war, just a whole lot of distractions, y'all. Whole lot of distractions keep y'all away from Christ, you know. But like I say, man, get right, man. Get right before it's too late, man. Peace and blessings to everybody tapping in here. Like I say, I honestly hope everybody up in here, take heed to something. Take heed to something. Go try. You know, go try. And even if you don't, end up fully giving your life to Christ, go try too. Try. Try to go a week without, or at least a whole day without doing sinning. See how you feel. See how you feel. Try your best to go a whole day. And I wouldn't even say try. Speak it over your life. I declare right now, I declare that I'm no longer living in sin and living for Satan. I live for Christ. You got to really speak these things over your life. It's power in power of, life and death in the tongue. Speak those things over your life. Declare it. Believe it. Then do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all just heard that vent turn on, but that was a whole lot of confirmation. Just do it. I'm telling you, like Nike, just do it before it's too late. Because like I say, as soon as I hop off live, any of us can get up or walk off from doing whatever we're doing, slip and fall. It's raps. It's raps. You wasted all that time. Now your soul is burning. Your soul is burning. You're in torment forever. Eternity. Ain't no getting out of that. You know? So like I say, y'all, man, lock in. Do what y'all gotta do. Love people even if they ain't loving you. Show love even if they ain't showing love to you. And just be out here choosing righteousness over wickedness. You know? But like I always say, y'all know me, man. It's all love this way, man. Even if you haven't, even if you still don't, even if we, all of us in here and everybody who see this video make it till tomorrow, hey, man, peace and blessing. Just know, Bula, hey, it's all love this way, man. It's all love this way, man. I'm just trying my best to be a servant of God, and I ain't even trying. I'm doing what I gotta do, y'all. I'm doing what I gotta do. Like I say, I understand what comes with the life I'm living. I understand it, y'all. That's why I say, man, when people come up in here, doing what they do, saying the things they say, let them say it, y'all, because as long as I'm not bothered, you should not be bothered either. You know? You should not be bothered. So, like I say, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, showing some love to your boy. All glory be to God. It's not me. I'm just a vessel. And what's the question? Let me know. What's the question? And I appreciate everybody who tapped in, saying what y'all saying. I'm just speaking from the heart right now. And, I ain't really worried about what y'all saying. But, it's all love, though. It's all love. It's all love, though, y'all. It's all love. Trust me when I say it's all love. But let me know, though. Like I say, it was just the Holy Spirit speaking through me. I had to get that message out. Let me know, though. What's up? Before I get up off here, man. Let me know. Poopy, I appreciate that love, bro. I appreciate that love, dog. It's all love, man. It's all love, y'all. It's all love, man. Happy birthday to Mike Hawk, man. Shout out to Mike Hawk. No cap, man. Shout out to Mike Hawk. Gert. Gert. Gert a real one, Mike Hawk, Hey man, it's all love this way. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. Peace and blessings to everybody. You know, hopefully all is well, man. Once again, if you're new here, man, I'm just a chill guy doing chill things. You know, minding my business, serving God Almighty in heaven. All glory be to God. You know, but like I say once again, I hope everybody enjoyed. You know, and if you're watching a video version, hopefully I can see you in here next time, and hopefully we can, spread love, man. Spread love, positivity, and all those beautiful things of nature. And God bless y'all, man. Get right tonight. So, well, you said so. Mitchell, I appreciate that. Shout out Germany. Shout out to Germany, man. Shout out to Germany. But you said what, Isaiah? You said, so I was at school and I said I love everybody in school and the earth, and they called me gay and did not faze me. But why do you think? Hey, man, look, like I say, man, people gonna call you things. People gonna say things about you. People gonna even try to plot and plan on you. But look, man, always understand, man, if God is with you, who or what can be against you? And until somebody tell me who or what can be against me, hey man, keep serving God, keep serving the Almighty, because you know where you're going. As long as you know where you're going, and as long as you know you out here spreading love and showing love to the people who ain't even showing love to you, and don't even got it in them to show love, because there's just so much envy and hate and narcissism in them. Hey man, let them be who they are. You know who you is. You know, you know who you live. You know who you is, man. So let them people be who they be, because the same people that's out here talking down on people who serving Christ gonna be the same people that gotta sit back and watch you eat. The same people that's talking down, saying, "Oh, I hope he not gonna be the he not who he think he was." Them gonna be the same people watching you eat. Them gonna be the same people watching you elevate. Them gonna be the same people watching you go where they never thought they go. Where, man, you get what I'm saying, man. Them gonna be the same people that God gonna make sure they see you grow. They gonna God gonna make, man. You get what I'm saying, man. You get what I'm saying, man. The same people talking down gonna be the same people that you gonna be stepping on their neck. Then they go, oh man, why did I go? Why did I say this about him? Why did I say this about her? Why did I? Oh, you know why you did it? Cause you was hating. Like, be real with yourself. Cause you was envious. Be real with yourself. Cause you was a narcissist. Be real with yourself. You know, be real. And a lot of them not gonna wanna, accept that part that they was, oh yeah, I was jealous. Yeah, I was envious. I was hating. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was hating. But it's all good though, cause we don't need no explanation for nothing, cause we know what it is. We don't need no apologies from nobody. You know, we don't need no apologies from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know what comes with what you're doing, just always know that it's gonna be haters, it's gonna be envy, it's gonna be jealousy, it's gonna be new devils on every level. So you gotta stay prepared. You gotta stay prepared. And once again, if God is with you, who or what can be against you? You know. But like I say, man, the same people that's talking down gonna be the same people watching you. And that's if they don't reap what they sow before they even get to see you, you know? And I ain't gonna say too much, but that's even if they get to see that far in life. That's even if they get to make it that far in life. And, I ain't wishing bad on nobody, but hey man, you gotta hey, just understand that though. Once again, if God is with you, who could be against you? But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and it's all love this way. Peace and blessings. God bless all y'all, and get right tonight if y'all haven't already.